Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want to talk about sudden hair loss. And is it something you should be worried about? And what could be possibly causing it? And what could be possible solutions for it? And for you guys who are on the channel for the first time, my name is Alex, and I've been suffering hair loss myself, but I was able to regrow back my own hair. And I'm also a certificated trichologist. So in today's video, I want to focus on sudden hair loss. And sudden hair loss is something that you would notice when there is more hair than usual in different contexts, such as, for example, waking up in the morning and seeing more hair in the pillow, or when you are shampooing your hair, you see more hair falling out of the sink, or even when you are brushing your hair, you see more hair in the hairbrush or hair comb. And usually those are kind of red flags, and especially if you are starting to notice that there is less volume to your hair. When you are trying to style your hair, you see that there is less volume to it. That is also another additional red flag that there is something wrong. And when it comes to the hair loss, there are things that can affect hair cycle itself. From daily things we do, and I want to talk about more about it, what could be possible causes of it. And things that can affect the hair cycle is basically stress, is lack of sleep, it is nutritional factors such as trigger foods, but also nutritional deficiencies, a lack of protein, for example. It can also be, for example, illnesses, high fever, for example, medication. But also things such as smoking and drinking alcohol can also affect the hair cycle. Because the thing is that those factors, they affect and unbalance the body itself. And when there is an unbalance in the body, the hair follicles will suffer and they will shed. And usually those factors, what they do is that they cause shedding all over the scalp, right? It's not just a kind of typical genetic hair loss where it affects just the scalp itself or top part of the scalp, but it affects also sides and back of the scalp and causes hair to fall out. And this is kind of indicator where you kind of can pinpoint what could be possible problem. Other things that can cause more sudden hair loss is, for example, dermatitis on the scalp or itchiness. Also scalp inflammatory problems such as redness on the scalp or fungal issues on the scalp. And usually it would cause, for example, redness as well, possibly some buildups on the scalp. So those things also can cause that there is additional hair loss that suddenly happen. And when there is for example, sudden hair loss that's going on, it is usually something that one noticed, and the hair are thinning out quite fast in a short period of time, for example, in less than 6 months. If the hair loss is kind of continuously progressing over longer time, such as 12 months, 24 months, that is more like related to male pattern baldness or genetic hair loss, right? So this is kind of way one can look at the problem and see what could be possible reason why the hair are falling out. And of course, the solution to those problems is to find out which variable actually is most relevant for you. Is it because you have been having a lot of stress lately? Could it be causing the hair loss? Is it because of the diet? Is it because of the sleep patterns and so on, right? So you have to kind of see what could be possible reason, what could be possible issue, and then connect the dots and find out what is the best approach to address it. So this is something I want to share with you guys to understand and kind of analyze sudden hair loss. And for you guys who want to reach out to me and get my help regarding your hair situation, as always, you can use the link below this video. There is a link where you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about your hair situation and see how my program can help you to recover and basically regain them back again once and for all. Thanks for watching. See you guys and see you next one. Cheers.